This is a deck review for the Madison Rounders, second in the line of playing cards from Daniel Madison, the first being the Madison Players. If you want to hear more about the Madison Players, you can check out the other deck review I've already uploaded. Just like the previous deck, this box has a nice linen texture and a cool design. Now for the cards. I actually really like this deck. It's got a good feel. I think the minimalist design looks nice here. Minimalist. And looks good in fans. There's a thin border. Here's the faces. Let me show you some of the court cards that are customized now. In the previous deck, the Madison Players, only 3 of the court cards had custom faces, and here they are. Whereas in the new deck, all of the court cards have custom faces. That's Daniel Madison here. As you can see, all of his friends, custom faces, some pretty artwork. And all of them are custom except for the Jack of Diamonds, which is a standard face. The rest of the cards are fairly standard looking. And here is the Ace of Spades. The deck to me feels as if it were traditionally cut, which makes it nice for doing face down pharaohs, like so. The extras for this deck include 1 double backer card, 2 jokers, here's a close-up so you can see it, as well as 1 extra boring and extra useless ad card. In Daniel's 14th episode of Revelations, he mentions that you can use the black shiny texture here for a peak. I gave it a shot and I was kind of able to see it, but it seemed like you need a good amount of light in order for that idea to work. At the very end of the 11th episode of Daniel's Revelations, he mentions that using a Sharpie you might be able to come up with some kind of marking system given the black color of the back design here. So I decided to give this a shot, making use of one of those useless ad cards. I decided to try writing a message on here with Sharpie. Test. It's pretty easy to see though, so I'm not exactly sure what the intended use is. Having said that, I'm sure you could make a much more subtle mark somewhere on the card that no one would notice. So in summary, I really like this deck. It handles well, it looks nice, there's nothing to complain about.